Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Wednesday, July 8th. Keep in mind, time is fluid, and you can resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Pisces in your birth chart. We're going to start off this daily with a fortune to see what your fortune is for the day, Pisces, and you have communication. A reunion can bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. All right, so it looks like the day itself on a collective level is really steered towards communication because you're getting it as your fortune. And the other reading I did for the other channel I have also got a big emphasis on some type of conversation. So communication is in the air for sure. A reunion can happen right now. You may hear from an old friend or talk to a friend maybe you haven't heard from or talked to in a while. You could be hearing from a past love around this time when this card comes through, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. There could be a reunion of love and of emotion if there was like a lack of emotion through communication and conversation. And bonus, a lucky win seems likely. So some of you may win something around this time or get awarded for something. The angel that is with you for the day is don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. All right, Pisces. So this angel comes through when you're feeling or could potentially be feeling maybe a little bit annoyed or irritated by something. This angel comes in to help release that energy from you. So if you've been feeling that way, even if it was just for a little bit or even just for an hour or so, this angel is like, no, 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 Pisces. We do not want you to sit in that energy, and we are going to help you feel better about something. Now, there could be a conversation or communication that happens today that makes you feel better about something that maybe did bother or irritate you, or maybe just like push the wrong button. Let's see what else you got going on here for the day, Pisces. You also have eclipse in Aquarius with awakening. Your deeper resolve rises. So it looks like you have an awakening coming in. Some of you may find yourself meditating because both of these cards are actually sitting in a meditative position. And I think this is the only card in this deck, like this deck, that has somebody in meditative position. So you are awakening to some type of ideas, some type of out-of-the-box energy. You know, Aquarius is the rebellious energy. They think of different things. They're very future-focused in their mind. So you may have a download around this time or have a conversation with somebody around this time that has to do with some type of future theme or future energy. Now, there could be some type of things that you receive around this time that you may feel like could be popular or could be a trend in the future. I would say a lot of Aquarius energy and Pisces energies will feel like something is going to be popular or feel like something is going to be a trend before it is. So with this eclipse in Aquarius, there could definitely be something that you awaken to that changes your way of perceiving things or changes your way of thinking towards something. May even be changing how you are feeling towards something that maybe, you know, like I said, caused a little irritability in your energy. Your quantum oracle for the day is Spirit with the Sacred Temple, Spirit card number 5. So this is your inner sacred temple. So the fact that you have this card and eclipse in Aquarius with that awakening, you are going to be not only just awakening something in the spiritual realm, but it's like your body is going to understand it at the same time. You know that saying, your body is a temple? You are the sacred temple. And when this card comes through, it's showing that you actually have access to the sacred temple more than you ever had. So I would use this energy to your advantage to create, to manifest, to get out your ideas. You know, Pisces, if there's something that you want to communicate or something that you want to say, now would definitely be the time to exchange that energy with another person. Maybe there is an Aquarius in your life or around you that this has to do with. But you have a flying tea leaf with the crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So you may be hearing some news, maybe that somebody is pregnant or has given birth, or somebody is birthing a business, an idea, an enterprise. Let's see. Underneath the eclipse in Aquarius, you have the ant, work, achievement, and success. So it looks like this awakening comes to you at the perfect time. It looks like a lot of you Pisces may have actually been working towards spiritual evolution. And you may definitely be feeling, you know, that you're learning more lessons, you're understanding more things. Some of you, possibly even the communication with yourself is getting better, especially with don't hate, meditate. A lot of the times when we are super self-critical, we will then put that out there into the world and invite that in. So some of you are like, oh, I need to change the way I talk to myself. And underneath the sacred temple, we have the sun with happiness and well-being. So you have some really nice positive energy coming through. Like I said, there is a potential of news of a birth or a pregnancy or somebody starting something. It could be you. You could be starting something. You could even be starting something with another person, doing something with another person. But I love that you have the sun tea leaf coming through because it says well-being there. And the sacred temple is that body-esque energy. So I definitely do feel like if there has been some type of illness or injury or something that has just been bothering you that you kind of didn't feel like you had control over, that could be removed from your energy around this time. You may be awakening to how to heal. But let's see, your overall energy from the tarot is share the love with the Three of Cups. Oh, wow. So there's definitely some type of reunion energy with platonic people. So I don't know if you're running into old friends or hearing from old friends or having a talk, like I said, with a friend that maybe you don't talk to that often, but there's definitely an energy of reuniting with people. Now, some of you, if there is some type of gathering or get together or being around people, that could be highlighted for you in this moment as well. But it looks like people want to come into your energy. People want to bridge the gap between you and them, either through communication, conversation, or some type of energy of coming back together with you. I'm getting that there could be somebody around you that misses you. On the Three of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so this energy comes in hot, and there's the communication. So your overall energy is definitely fast-paced communication that brings you on a better frequency with someone or brings you back into alignment in a connection. Let's see, what's coming your way? Eight of Wands, there it is, my conversation card. Okay, your influence is the Two of Cups. So you are actually, whether you realize it or not, you are attracting in this individual. I want to say it's platonic because of the Three of Cups, but it could be romantic for some of you. Your unexpected energy is the Tower, so there is something surprising here. Your advice is the Two of Wands to look towards the future. There you go, that eclipse in Aquarius energy coming through, and your outcome is the Six of Swords with movement, healing, and feel-good energy. So there is a talk to be had. I'm telling you, this is crazy. There is something about conversations in the air today for sure for everybody. And it looks like this conversation can help like rebuild the bond between you and this person. I feel like there's a friend that's like missing you or longing for you, or like they feel like they need your energy or like need your presence. Let's clarify. Like I said, it doesn't have to be platonic, but I am feeling platonic. On the Eight of Wands, of what's coming your way, the Two of Cups, there's a connection, the transformation, the Four of Swords. So there is a very strong healing conversation coming in. And I feel like this energy, there is just somebody that's like, I want to reunite with Pisces. I want to talk to Pisces more. I want to be around Pisces more. I want to make plans with Pisces. There's just somebody that's feeling super attracted towards your energy and your presence. It's almost like, there it is, the Magician. It's almost like they're manifesting it. And I don't even know if they realize that they're manifesting it, but you are definitely manifesting people trying to get closer to you or trying to be around you more. And it looks like with the Death card, somebody wants to like transform the dynamic between the two of you. Or like I said, bridge the gap of distance. On the Two of Cups and your influence, we have the Ace of Swords. There's the communication, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So this is looking to me like it's not just one person. So you're going to have to take it for what it is. It may be some friends. It could be love. It could be family. But it looks like it's more than one energy that's coming your way today that needs you, that wants to talk to you. You know, you may get a lot of phone calls today or a lot of text messages. You know when you have those moments where it's like everyone decides to check up on you? Or everyone decides to reach out to you all of a sudden and you're like, wow, how did everybody decide on the same day? You may find that there could be an overwhelming sense of messages coming in for you today. On the Tower, with your unexpected energy, we have the Hanged Man. There it is. There's that awakening. There's that mental shift. The Page of Wands and the Two of Wands. So there is something that is going to be meaningful through some of this exchange. If there were certain things you were uncertain of, or certain information you didn't have, or certain things you just didn't have awareness of, you're going to have the awareness of it now. The awakening of it is here. And it looks like it comes in very unexpectedly, but it does help you look towards the future instead of like hanging out in the past or fearing some type of stuck energy with someone. Two of Wands and your advice, the Star, the healing, the Nine of Wands, the Chariot. So your advice is to open up to healing, open up to connection, break down those walls, break through them, and move forward. Because there is definitely this energy of choosing the new path forward. And you and this person could like be letting go of like some past dramas, insecurities, or issues, whether it was in the connection or just in general. Six of Swords in your outcome with the Ten of Cups heading right towards that happiness, the Fool, and the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. So your outcome is definitely showing some movement here, possibly some long-awaited movement. Like I said, if there has been a gap or a distance between you and somebody, I definitely feel like they want to bridge that gap. They don't want to feel disconnected from you any longer, and it's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel good, and it also may make you feel like more important in this person's life, if that makes sense. Or maybe you didn't even know your importance in this person's life until this moment, or you get like reassured of it. So I feel, like I said, I get more platonic energy, but then once I saw the clarification of your influence, it looks like it could be more than one person that's trying to get closer to you around this time. And it does look like your advice is to be open to the exchange, open to the awakening, and open to the shift. But not only are these people coming your way, but there's also this sense of you having some type of spiritual evolution at the same time. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread here, Pisces, that could be around you or in your birth chart, you have Scorpio, you have Gemini, you have Pisces, Aries, Cancer, and Aquarius. So let's look into your ending oracle here, but keep in mind, Pisces, I don't know, maybe charge your phone, because it looks like you have a lot of communication coming in here for the day. Some of you, you know, time is fluid. You may be watching this and you're like, wow, how does she know that I got all these messages and phone calls? You know, time is fluid. Sometimes I could be reading for the right now for some people. Some people may watch the readings and they're like, well, wait, this happened to me yesterday. Some people watch the readings and it does happen to them on the exact day or maybe following. I don't say time is fluid for no reason, you know. So here we go. Your ending oracle is cracked open. And that's exactly what these people are trying to get you to do here. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. All right, Pisces, with cracked open. Here we go. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit, right? Don't hate, meditate. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body, the sacred temple. Oh my God. At the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressures of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets back in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials and tribulations and your losses and your pains transform you into more and more of yourself. And that could be what you're learning with this eclipse in Aquarius, of learning how to take your past issues and alchemize them into something new. Stay open to the possibilities that all the things that you have went through happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender now to the alchemy of life and watch the love seep through. Yes. And that looks like what is happening here, because you do have don't hate, meditate. And we started off with, all right, something could have bothered you. Something could have pressed a button. Something could have cracked you open. Something could have made you feel some type of way on whatever type of level you may be feeling it. But it looks like this is exactly the energy that's catapulting you to healing, right? Your advice, the healing, the new path forward, and alchemizing what you went through. You know, especially if you are a Pisces. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with, there's a lot of Pisces suns on here. But Saturn just returned for Pisces suns and left, right? Saturn teaches you to take all of your hardships and learn how to work with them and become stronger, become more disciplined, become more capable. So I feel like right now you could be pleasantly pleasing Saturn with what you're doing. And when you learn those hard lessons, man, the Saturn have some really great rewards. And your outcome is showing you moving towards the 10 of Cups. You have the Sun with happiness and well-being. So I do feel like there is some type of like reward coming in for you because of something that you have learned to alchemize instead of dwell on, if that makes sense. So this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a great, amazing day ahead. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.